Welcome back. You just heard some great music from Colton, and he joins me now on the couch. Colton, how you feeling after that performance?
Great, man. I'm super happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. So how'd you kind of get started in music? I know you're only 15, but how'd you kind of get started in music?
Well, when I was about 11 years old, I moved out to Palestine, Texas from Fort Worth. And there's this Cajun place out there called Nuna's. And my grandparents took us out there one night, and they had karaoke going. And they were like, Colton, get up, sing karaoke, sing karaoke. I didn't really want to, but I did, and I had the time of my life. So I eventually started going back almost every Friday after that, and it got to the point where the owner actually asked me to work karaoke one night. And the lead singer of a local band came in, and he was singing karaoke, and I kind of just started talking to him, and he was talking about how his band needed a bass player. So I was like, hey, I can learn bass. I can do whatever you need me to. So I kind of got started with that band, and after a short but fun run with that, I taught myself guitar and wrote a couple songs, and it's kind of just history after that.
And what's that like, being so young and writing your own music?
It's definitely a lot of fun. It's definitely an escape from reality. It's nice to be able to come home from school every day and knock out my homework and then just be able to sit there and play guitar and write stuff that people enjoy listening to. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. And how supportive is your family? I know they're probably tired of hearing you sing all day, every day.
They're definitely really supportive. I couldn't ask for better parents. They take me everywhere. They schedule my shows. They do all of the above. My mom makes my merch. And actually, speaking of, I brought you a shirt here today.
Hey, I got a shirt right here. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. But no, yeah, they're really supportive.
Man, it's a nice shirt right here. Hey, I'm about to be rocking this at home. I got to ask you, so what are some of the musical influences that influence you the most?
Oh, I've got to say, when I saw John Jeffers, the lead guitar player for Whiskey Myers, in concert for the first time, he was really the person that made me want to start learning guitar. So I have to say John Jeffers is up there. Stevie Ray Vaughan, he's definitely up there. Joe Bonamassa, Colby Cooper. There's definitely a lot, but those are just a few.
And so how often do you perform live shows?
For the past few months, I've been doing about 2 shows a week, every week. And I guess before that, it was really kind of just starting to pick up. Before that, it was probably 1 show a week. But recently, it's been about 2 shows a week.
Yes, sir. And so how does a 15-year-old kind of get scheduled to come perform at these places?
Honestly, at first, I would just go with my dad, and we would just walk into these places and be like, hey, we heard you do live music. I would bring my guitar, and I would just sit in there and play some songs for them. And some places took it, some places didn't, but overall, I'm happy with the ones that did.
Yes, sir. And so is there any places that you want to play that are on your bucket list?
Oh, absolutely. Bucket list venues have to be Whitewater Amphitheater. I definitely want to, it sounds weird because it's not an amphitheater or anything, but I definitely want to play Bonita Creek Dance Hall one day in Nacogdoches. I want to play Red Rocks, the House of Blues, and just all those fun places. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know you're a young artist, but what kind of advice would you give other artists that are up and coming and trying to make it?
Don't listen to any of the haters. That's all I want to say, because no matter what you do in life, there's always going to be somebody out there that's jealous and unsupportive of what you're doing. But just stick with your guns and, just work hard. I promise it'll work out.
Well, Colton, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your talents with us.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.